Y'all ever just want to like get up and not go to work? Like just hop on a plane and go? That's how I'm feeling right now. I just decided, I think this morning, that I was going to try to vlog my work week. Not at work, but like when I get home. And today's Monday, the 21st. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cooking Alfredo right now. Yeah. Gotta shake up. This is the first time I ever saw this kind of seasoning before. This looks old. Like, isn't this like an old packaging? It looks so old. It gives me like I'm 5 years old. Like when I was 5. Okay. Gotta always season your water, people. Not just with salt and pepper. Y'all seen that video with the little boy when he was trying to season the chicken? And he was like, look, I did a good job. I did the salt and pepper. Did I just put that in here? No, I didn't. Let me move this over here. Yes, I did just put this in here. I think I did. A little more. It's whatever, you know, I even put a little parsley in the water because that's going to stick to it too. Because when you season your water, that's what sticks to your noodles and also gives your noodles flavor too. And especially if you use like fresh noodles, like, you know, the more, you know, them noodles, the more, I forgot what they're called, but they're like fresh dough noodles. It's gonna stick to that way more because it's, you know, fresh and wet. And it'll still stick to box noodles too because that's what I'm using. It's just not gonna stick to it as much, but it still sticks to it. Why are some things a little? I don't want these, so I'm not gonna use these. I'm gonna use these because those other ones, those linguine noodles are skinny. Did I put this in here? I did. But yeah, so it's gonna stick to these two, but it's gonna stick to them more like when it's wet. Yeah, when it's wet. And you'll see in the end. You'll see. You'll see, people. Sorry, but I'm about to show y'all what it looked like before I started. So before I start, this is what it looked like. Yes, season your water, okay? You just want to make it up. Season your water, and not just with salt and pepper. Now you don't have to do all these seasonings if you're doing something else like spaghetti or whatever you're doing, but seasoning your water is key because it sticks to the noodles and it helps to give the flavor. Okay, perfect. What is that? Why are you wanting to be? I'm just using these shrimp. Now these shrimp is already peeled and all that, and I love that. Alright, so now I'm just seasoning the shrimp with everything that I seasoned the water with. Okay. Not too much of the cayenne or the hot seeds, because that's gonna be in the sauce too. Like I just, you know what I'm saying, just season everything with the same stuff. Not with everything you cook, but particularly with this. Not all the time, depending, like I said, some I might. But most of the stuff is the same stuff. Alright, so boom. This is what it looks like, and then just gonna mix it up. That's what it looks like. It's a lot of water in here. Try not to have that in here because a lot of seasoning gonna go where the water is. But yeah, this is what they. Alright, so now I'm gonna put the lemons in a pot because the water's boiling. And this is just gonna sit here because I'm gonna cook the shrimp in the noodle pot when they're done. I can put them in the oven, but I'm gonna cook them in the noodle pot and then take them out and then put the sauce in it. Less dishes as possible. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see, but the seasoning is already starting to stick, and that's what you want. You know, that's what it's out there. Alright, so once they start doing this, comes to the time they bother to me. I don't like cooking my noodles all the way through. I like it to still have a little crunch. But yeah, they're about. Yeah. I don't like mine all the way through. I like them to have a little, not like that, that's dramatic. Like you see they done, but all of them might not be done, you feel what I'm saying? But they not gonna be rock hard either. Alright, it's kind of foggy, but y'all see what I mean? How it's like the seasoning sticks to the noodles. It's foggy, sorry. That is what you want. So now I'm gonna cook the shrimp. Get some butter. Some butter. A little lemon, not too much. We're gonna let it. So yeah. This is definitely not gonna be a week. Because I'm recording too much for it to be a week vlog. So maybe I could do like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna edit it. Because this turned into like a cooking vlog. I'm literally not gonna be doing nothing else. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. To see the kid. I don't know how this turned into a cooking. I don't, but I'm not doing anything else either. But they're fine. Alright, taking a shrimp out. Oh. for some reason. Let me hear. Because I don't need all this juice. I think I have minced garlic. I thought I had minced garlic, but I don't. So I'm just going to use garlic powder. Put a little bit of that. And some lemon juice. Not too much. And we're going to let that. See what's the flavor take over my mouth. Alright, yeah. I'm going to put the cream cheese into all that, make the sauce, put the shrimp in there, the noodles, and then you know what I'm saying, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it up. Yo, I'm just now about to eat. It's 9:13. Well, because first of all, let me bust my food. But I basically got done cooking at 9 o'clock, so I'm eating now. The camera quality looks just off because it's not really no bright light in here. But yo, I'm tired. I feel like a mom when I cook. Wait, I didn't even show y'all the food. No, regular Douglas, schmeggler. Alfredo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shrimp Alfredo, you feel what I'm saying? But I am tired. Like, why do my water? I'm so tired. They scheduled me to wear this week, like. I keep having my emotions. One time I'm thinking I'm getting off early, and then one week, ew, my mouth dry. My mouth don't ever be like that. Y'all know I still put the gloss popping, even though I got the gloss, it don't be dry. But they be playing. But I'm so tired. Oh girl, so I'm trying to slip down the pipe. I'm trying to do stuff. Hold up, guys. With one hand because I have nowhere to sit, y'all. But I'm so tired. And I'm about to say NBA, girl. AMP dropped the vid, and I seen Turkey, oh, in the cover. I said, oh, I gotta react to these. Because they got Dirky old Schmirky on the cover. I gotta exit it. And I like watching basketball. I mean, I'm not there live because that's what I prefer. I love watching basketball live. I like watching all sports live, but like if I had to pick a sport, basketball for sure. I can watch basketball on TV, but it's like I'm not too into sports. I wouldn't even know where to start if I wanted to. But like in school, I was at a basketball game. I would rarely be at a football game, only if it was like a big game, like, you know, homecoming or something that I was gonna be at. I'll go. I'm not really watching, but I'll go. I was just there for the vibes. But for the basketball game, I was there for the vibes in the game, more of the game. But I used to be looking for the boys. That's what I was getting. Yo, I gotta tell y'all a story time. If you know, you know. If you're from around the 610s, 484, 267, 215 area, Pennsylvania, then if you know, you know. When Chester and Pennwood had a basketball game, when they had a basketball game, I will never forget, y'all. I have to tell that story time because listen, it was this basketball game, y'all, and it was JV and varsity playing that night, and me and my friends, I forgot why we went over there early, but we went to STEM and the game was always at the high. So we had went to the high early. I forgot why. Oh, my friend back then, her sister, I believe, played basketball but with the girls on a girl team. But this was the boys that we was watching. But I think the girls had a game that day. I can't remember. I don't think so. But she had to go over there early for something. So we had all just walked down the street because the school was down the street and we went there early. So for the JV game, it was people. But like a whole bunch of people didn't really start coming to varsity because that's what everybody wanted to see. And like probably towards the end of varsity is when the end of the JV game, like prior to third quarter is when everybody really started coming in because they knew the varsity was about to start. But so it was this boy and I seen him, and I couldn't really see because at this time I was wearing glasses, but I wasn't wearing them that day. I could see him, y'all. And when I could see nobody, like everybody looked blurry, but I seen him. I could tell he was cute even though he looked blurry. And I'm telling my friends, I'm like, number 3. I'm like, yo, he cute, number 3. And they're like, ew. No, he not. He looked like he ugly from all the way up here. Because we was kind of high on the bleachers, but not that high. We was like in the middle of the bleachers. So I'm like, no, he cute. And when it's like, girl, I know you can't see him because you don't got your glasses on. So we all laughing and clowning each other. And they clowning me because they like, yo, you can't even see talking about he cute. But yo, I know he was cute. So I went on Twitter after the varsity game because I kept my eye on him the whole time, but I'm like, I cannot see him. So I went on Twitter after the varsity game when I had got home, and I had said number 3 Pennwood was JV so cute. Right, but I didn't think nothing of it. Like, I was just tweeting because back then I used to tweet everything. Like, and back in them Twitter days, if you know, you know. Like 2K16, back in them days, you just used to tweet everything you do. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to walk down the steps. Oh, I'm about to get something out the refrigerator. Like, you tweeted everything. So I just had tweeted that, not thinking of. I'm like, oh yeah, Pennwood number 3 JV was cute. And I just went about my business. Y'all, not even 5 minutes later, I get a Twitter notification. And it's somebody for the varsity team. Like the tweet, retweeted the tweet, and then tagged number 3 JV in the tweets. Right, he added him in the tweet. I was just like, so then I really got to see him because of his Twitter. I'm like, he is cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, he was fine. He was fine back then. I don't know his Twitter or nothing now. I might could find it because I know I think that's just his name that just go with him. He kind of keep the same little thing. Like, I know his real name, but he got like a little nickname. I'm not gonna say on here because chill. But I believe he's still fine. I'm like, yo, he's just fine. He's fine. He's fine. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. So I remember I told my friends, I think the next day, because I don't think we had a group chat back then for me to like screenshot and send it. I'm just gonna wait the next day because I'm a person type of girl. So I told them, they was like, Wiz, you I told y'all that, man, we had to start like DMing stuff that night on the board, tag them, whatever, whatever. Why did I start talking about that? Because the AMP thing. But long story short from that story, I like watching basketball games in person. Like, I just do. Like, I love basketball, but I like to watch it in person. But now, like I said, I wouldn't know where to start, and I would just prefer going to like a real basketball game. Like, I don't want to sit here and watch this on the TV. Like, I really don't. It's not the same. Like, it just don't hit the same. When you at the basketball game, it hit different. It just hit different. So this operator was really good tonight. But yeah, it just hit different when you at a game. But yeah, so I want to react to that AMP video because my boo in it. I feel like AMP is doing really good. I didn't know them when they first came out. I didn't know none of them until they came up on my For You page one day. And I think the first video I watched was, their boot camp video or their Fear Factor video. Their very first Fear Factor video. I think that was the first one I watched. No, their Silent Library. That was the first video I watched of them that came up on my For You page, and it was them. And then after that, you know, more of their videos just start popping up, and that's how I started. Sorry, I'm over clicking on my phone. My fault. And that's how I, like, you know, found them. And they was just so funny. Like, the boot camp video had me cracking up, y'all. Like, and ever since then, there are people that I watch now. But from when I started watching them, I just feel like, and even hearing their stories, I feel like, you know, that is just, you know, good how far they came from where they came from. And how good they be doing, and just, you know, how far they've grown from even when I just started watching them till now. Because when I started watching, I think they was at 1 million, but they might have just hit a, no, they didn't hit 1 million yet. They didn't hit 1 million yet, but they was really close. And I think that's like a good, you know, thing. They did that pretty fast, and for them to not really know each other like that, that's the vibes. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't really do nothing today, y'all. I had work. Work just be tired. It would dry me out sometimes. It would dry me out, but listen, it's a reason for a season. So you did what I'm saying. Shorty got thanked to her. That seemed very much provocative. It wasn't meant to be, but yeah, I have things to do, so you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing like for the rest of the week. Am I gonna vlog? I did get a new Juvia's Place foundation that I want to try. I know it's too light for my skin for sure if I put it all over, but it might be a new concealer. I don't know. But excuse me, I might do my makeup one of these nights when I come home. But I gotta clean my room and stuff. I meant to get to it, but I'd be tired. But I need to do that and all that. But this video definitely long, so there's no way I could do a whole week vlog. I don't have the subscribers yet to be doing like the hour-long weekly vlogs like how Arnell, Armand, and Alexa, Rebecca, and Kayla be doing. I ain't done yet, but I'm gonna get that real soon, God willing, and Jesus' name, please. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in my next video.
You keep saying you wanna talk, but what you wanna talk about? And when it's time to speak facts, you don't wanna talk it out. So don't dare question me when I doubt, 'cause I know what the